I needed to hear this. I want to start a family, but I'm scared it's going to like ruin my career. It's been like an eye-opener for a lot of people that you can do it all. So you're going to have to like maybe shift stuff somewhere. And it'll just come naturally that it's going to be work. Do it. Start the family. It's going to be okay. Just do it. Because I wish that I started a family sooner, knowing that it's okay.
Welcome back to Can We Go Live Season 2. We are the Hair and Beauty's late night confessional. I'm your host, Brayden Lee, part-time hair and beauty fangirl, part-time marketer, and in full belief that this industry needs better digital everything. Tonight's guest is Grace Kelly.
Hi, everybody.
Founder of Shag Hair in Newcastle, founder of Shag Education.
Yes.
Multi-time colour award winner.
Finalist.
Winner.
A winner in its own sense, yeah.
Winner.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
And your name in lights.
I love that.
We have to take a moment to appreciate the light box. It came all the way from the UK.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Well done.
Shout out to Roman Productions. My great aunt sorted it out for me.
Oh, I love that. I always wanted my name in lights, and here we are.
Here we are, Grace Kelly. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so excited to be here. I think having these discussions is so important for our industry and so much fun as well.
Hi, I'm Grace Kelly and I'm reading for They Said It, We Read It. Deleted Reddit user says, make me look just like Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know what this client looked like, but I'm sure she doesn't look like Sabrina Carpenter because nobody does. So I hope that went well for you.
I kind of want to start when you founded Shag and, setting up education and co-working space. Like, take us through your journey there.
Well, I had Shag for 14 years. It's sort of fell into my lap, which is a bit crazy to say. At the time, I was 23, and I was just renting a space at this tiny little salon. And my best friend and I decided that we were going to move to England. In the time of deciding to go and actually going, Instagram was kicking off. I was the busiest I've ever been. I was thriving. And once we got over there, I said, no, I need to go back and buy the space and start.
Oh, so you actually did move to the UK?
Yeah. We lasted 8 weeks and we came home.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's bloody cold.
Right. So this is with my now ex-business partner, but best friend, and she got involved with someone just before we left. So we wanted to come back home. I had Shag for 5 years on my own in that little space. And then she sort of had a life change and came to me and said, hey, can I buy in and can we turn it into a business, like with staff and everything? So once I eventually said yes, we opened up a brand new space together, which is only $2 down from my original salon. And we started getting staff. And once we got our first staff member and I was training her, she was like, you're really good at this. And I was like, I really like this. She's like, how do we capitalize on this? How do we do it? So that's how Shag Education started to be born. We were a year into our new space, and that's when Shag Education had its first class. I think we sold our tickets for maybe like $100, $150 just to people that we knew to give it a go. And it was like explosion. It was like a light, fire, passion. Oh, hang on, this is what I really love to do. I always love to do clients and in the salon and working with a team, but it was like, wow, this is a really nice way to like change it up and to know that my knowledge is going forward in other ways as well.
Where did the branding come from? Because like Shag has like a very standalone brand.
Yeah. So I guess when we went into business together, we sort of didn't know what we were doing branding wise. We were just like, I think our first logo, because I had sausage dogs, and they used to come in your salon, so we had like a little sausage dog on our on our logo.
I love that.
And then once we moved into our now big space, well, it's not mine anymore, ours anymore, we were like, what are we? So we were like a feminine focused business that we wanted to make women feel beautiful and just be an explosion of femininity. It's like pink. And then we just fell in love with our big, bold branding, signage, the fact that the salon was pink and green and had that luxe sort of like industrial feeling to it. And it's very unassuming because in Newcastle, everyone has a shop front and we were like, we want a laneway, like
Yes.
with bins and like dirt, and then opened this store and it was just like an explosion of femininity.
I love
I
that.
feel like we did that well.
It kind of like when I look at that branding kit, for some reason, it just makes perfect sense when I think of the big, like bouncy blowouts,
Yeah.
right? Like they go hand in hand.
Sexy,
Yeah.
feminine, sexy,
Yeah.
just that feminine fire.
Yeah, nailed it. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about then how it launched into like a co-working
Yeah.
space for professionals.
Totally. I always said to my business partner, Elena, I was like, we're going to have staff for sure, but I want us to have a pathway into freelancing rent a chair. I was like, it's what I did. I didn't have the best experience with bosses. Like we knew that we wanted to be great bosses, but to earn as much money as we can earn, we have to do it in a freelance or you own a salon.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make pathways to keep retain as much staff as possible, so to give them the opportunity to do that. So it was always a conversation that we were leaning into that, and then the German word happened, and we're like, oh, we need to do that right now. So it was kind of like that push that made us do it, and it was great. The girls really responded to it. They loved being their own bosses, and I think a lot of people wanted to have a business but not outlay the $100,000 for a salon and still work
Fair
for the
enough.
team. Like, fair enough.
Yeah.
Once we paid that debt off, that was a good day. That was a really good day.
Did education like play into the co-working
Yeah,
space
so
as well?
when we found this, we actually found the space across the road from where we are now. And it was just like a bit of a weird layout. And what we knew we wanted was to hold big education events in our space. So then this one opened up, and it's a huge 230 square meter.
Ginormous.
It used to be a car mechanic.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So we had to do this like massive, restructure, fit out and whatnot, but we still kept the space completely open. Like there's middle stations down there that roll away and the space opens up. When we had our opening party, we had like 250 people there, like easy. So we knew we wanted it to be an education like hub where other people could come educate, where we could educate. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's amazing. 250 people for an opening party, huge.
We know a lot of people.
Did that night get pretty wild?
Yeah, it did. But like I don't know whether people expect this or not, but like I'm like the sensible one. So I was the one that turned on the lights and was like, okay, everyone out now.
Get out now.
We have to clean up now. But it was a great night.
Yeah, how cool. We've talked about, the education, the co-working space. With those experiences, you basically like took over Newcastle scene, right? Like huge.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yep.
huge.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
I've run the research. Huge.
Great.
I'll say it for you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's hard for me to have an ego about it because it's when you're in it, you're just sort of doing it. You have your goals and you're just trying to hit your goals. So
Good, you deserve it.
thank you.
But yeah, no, like research, huge,
Yeah.
right? So all of that led up to that. Now, of course, you've had some pivots in your professional career
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
You want to talk to us about those?
Well, I'd love to. Of course. So yeah, well, I had Shag Hair for 14 years and I literally kept putting off starting a family and I was like, oh no, we have this on this year. Oh no, we have this on this year. And just year by year, I was like, nah, I'll think about it next year. And then something just clicked and we were lucky enough to start a family and
Congratulations.
thank you so much. I mean, he's 2.5 now, but thank you. The minute I got pregnant, I was like, you just look around this huge space, you look at all these women, and I was just like, I can't give what I need to give for this to not only like be like earning and churning, but there's always you've always got to recruit, you've always got to nurture, there's always part of you that needs to be in there 24/7. And I knew that I wanted to divert my attention to my now new family. So yeah, I had the conversation with my best friend, business partner. She was not on board yet. But it turns out when I had my baby, she told me she was pregnant. So we were like literally 9 months apart.
Wow.
We sort of like tapped in and tapped out with maternity leave.
Quite literally.
Literally. And I had a really hard time wanting to go back to work. I wasn't ready to go back to work, and it was kind of like I had to because she deserved her maternity leave, and I needed to step in, like as the owner, like I needed to step in and do that, which was a really good thing for me. I didn't know I needed to go back to work to feel that sense of myself again. I still knew I didn't want the business, and I just waited for her to be ready because I knew I wanted to do that part together as well. We've always done everything together. Yeah, I think 3 months in, I got that phone call from her. She's like, oh, no, yeah, we're selling. I'm on board.
Do you think that there's a lot of people that go through that, they go on maternity leave and then all of a sudden everything that they wanted before
changes?
Is just
totally.
Like
Is that type A person that will just keep churning and keep going, and God bless you, God love you. I cheer you on from the sidelines, but I just knew that I wanted to wind down with how in demand I once loved.
Yeah.
In a different way. So, and I think the whole finding the mental space to actually even like be ready to start a family when you're so career driven, that's the hardest part as well. So I did a post like this is like almost 2 years ago about going back to work after having a baby, and I got so many inboxes from other like-minded stylists like, I needed to hear this, I want to start a family, but I'm scared it's gonna like ruin my career. And yeah, it's been like an eye-opener for a lot of people that you can do it all. So you're gonna have to like maybe shift stuff somewhere, and it'll just come naturally that it's gonna be work.
What is some of the things that you've learned about it? Because you've gone through it 2.5 years now. You're coming out the other side. Yeah, you've got a new plan, and we'll come to that in a second. But in that initial announcement, like, this is what's happening for me.
Yeah.
I'm taking a step back. What were some of the learnings that you had there?
I think I learned that my career doesn't have to stop. Yes, it's changed in the sense that I don't have the ability to say yes to everything. That's also taught me that I don't have to say yes to everything, and I feel like really empowered by that. Yeah, I think that's the number one thing that I've learned. Like, you can say no, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to get that phone call, that next phone call, or that next opportunity. Like, just really evaluating what I say yes to feels really powerful.
And then how do you take that and then turn it back into action when you get back into work? Because then what you say yes to suddenly changes again, right?
Yeah, I said yes to a lot last year, but it also pushed me to realize where my limits are. It's a lot of like, I don't know, it's actually a weird self-discovery, which is really, really cool. Putting it into action, I don't know, really, I think it just happens like naturally. It's just so fluid. Like, there's just times where you have to say no, and instead of feeling guilt about it, it's like I just have to say no because I can't do that right.
It's like empowering.
Yeah, it is really empowering. Like, to say no, it's like community is quiet and they want this, and you know that they can't have that and it's going to ruin their hair. It's like saying no is the right thing to do at that time. So yeah, it's very empowering.
Loads of people that are going through this. I mean, you said it yourself, hundreds of people commented, or however many it was, saying that they needed to hear that message that you posted. What do you want to tell them? If someone's venturing into this journey now, like...
I just want to say, should I do it at the camera?
Yeah, go to the camera.
Do it. Start the family, it's going to be okay. I was pleasantly surprised with how in demand I still was and how respected I still was. That was the number one thing that I was so scared of. Just do it. Because I wish that I started a family sooner, knowing that it's okay.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a real quick break. And while we do that, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you for being here, for watching the show. Your support absolutely means the world, and I genuinely mean it. This was never meant to be another serious Sally podcast. To be honest with you, that's not my MO at all. We're really here to grow the industry together and have fun while we do it. That's the main thing. Part of that mission is giving salons the tools to be able to run their businesses in a smarter way, get more freedom. That's really what we're about here at Can We Go Live. And yes, this is an ad. We've got bills to pay too. So I want to talk to you a little bit about YSS Loyalty. Now, if you haven't heard of YSS Loyalty, it is a completely custom, done for you loyalty program specifically built for salons. Your client gets a completely branded card in their wallet on their phone, and you get a whole new way to market to them. I know that you're also so strapped for time. So what YSS Loyalty does is it creates a whole new way for you to autopilot market to them through the use of push notifications. Honestly, this stuff, I don't know where we come up with it, but like my brain. Now, my favorite use case of YSS Loyalty is none other than the Salon by Ash Croker. Ash runs her loyalty program with one rewards drop every 3 months. And what she does is she creates an event around that rewards drop. She invites the press, she invites distributor collaborations, and she invites all of her clients into that event so that they can receive their rewards from the salon in the shape of a gift pack and this beautiful spread with drinks and food and education. It really is very amazing. The point here is YSS Loyalty is whatever you want it to be. How do you want to reward your clients? All you got to do is head over to yssloyalty.com and book a free demo. We'll show you exactly how it works and how you can tailor it to your salon. Oh, I've got to go. All right, that's enough from me anyway. I'll see you back on set. You're back on the scene. You've sold the business,
Right.
which is huge.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, that was like, I personally always loved the idea of one of our girls, like one of the Shag girls, to buy it.
So it was someone internally? that
Yeah.
bought it? Cool.
Yeah. I mean, we had some like interest outside of that pool, which is really cool to explore, and it felt really good that we had a brand that was worth something. Like that's what we always had the end in mind, and that's something that Elena, Spetsy, business partner, always taught me from the very beginning. Like always have an exit plan, always have a strategy, always have the end in mind. So she's very smart.
Really smart.
That was going to be our best chance at someone not only like already into like in it, but like know what the potential is and want to take what it is and flourish it rather than take what it is and completely change it.
Yep. They've grown up in the family, so to speak, right? Like they've seen it.
And Marnie, the new owner of Shag, she's so well respected by the girls. She's so talented and she's driven. Like it's just a pleasure to work with her.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's made it so easy for me to stay. It's been like a really just easy transition into I've stepped back. She's not making waves or doing anything dramatic where it's just cruising, which like everyone obviously loves that, and she'll make changes only for the better, and I'm really excited to see that go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's cool that you get to still be there as well.
Yeah. I'm always a part of the furniture no matter what.
I'm sure you'll always be.
Yeah, totally. But it's nice to have that shift into, like I just launched my personal website. Like I never thought I would stand alone in a lot of ways. Like I always thought that I'd be so attached to Shag Hair in every way. Whereas now I'm sort of making the moves and making the choices. So I am Grace Kelly in my own little box rather than being Grace Kelly that owns Shag Hair.
And looking back like 2.5 years ago, could you imagine you'd be here?
No. Not at all. I thought that I was just going to have my baby and just do a couple of clients a week, and that was that. For a while, I'll always be reaching for something in this industry, whether it's sitting down with you or doing classes or traveling, or even I would love to start building a clientele in Sydney and work both in Newcastle and Sydney, and now I get to make those choices for myself.
So exciting.
So exciting. And like, not to say that I regret ever having Shag. I don't want it to sound like that.
I don't think it comes across like that at all.
Yeah, because it's like just taking that transition into, okay, I've done that for 14 years. what's next?
Yes. I think it's knowing when to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Right? Like knowing when it's time to open up a whole new can of possibilities, which is what you're doing.
And like exiting when the champagne's flowing. Not when.
Can I use that?
Yeah, not when bombs are bursting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another one is related sort of quit. She's so smart. But yeah.
I love that.
She knew.
She knew.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You just mentioned like trying to get clients in Sydney. Like what's next for you? What's coming up?
So you'll see me made for originals.
Finger snaps?
Brought and passed by the time everyone's saying this.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Watch Made for Originals back.
This will be my second year hosting the styling stage. And look, if someone gives me a microphone, I'll do something. So
watch out. Grace Kelly and a microphone.
Yeah. And I opted not to do any hair this year. I just want to focus on being the host and like.
You did a great job last year.
Thank you
It was
so
awesome.
much. Yeah, I loved it. I really loved it.
Natural. Like,
Thank you.
Truly.
Thank you. Hopefully that evolves into something like, and this is what I love about our industry. You can get into wedding, education, photography, high fashion. I'm now landing into this like presenting role, whether that as legs or not, like even just figuring that out, like because I'm given the opportunities. So I'll be standing strong with O&M, hopefully working Sydney and Newcastle. And who knows we'll be hosting next. Ari's on it.
Let's hope so.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I think that it's going to be really cool to see O&M. We're going to be at O&M as well.
Yeah.
Not O&M, MFO.
Yeah.
O&M's MFO.
I was like, what is happening? Yeah.
O&M's MFO will be there as well. So it's going to be very exciting.
So excited.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be great. It's like bigger, better. Wow. It's going to be a huge show.
Huge.
Yeah.
So 1,000 hairdressers all in the one room.
And like when you meet so many hairdressers, like trying to remember everyone's name, but I never forget a face, but can never remember anyone's name.
I'm the same.
And it's like pretty cool. Everyone favorite, darling. Yeah.
Yeah. Doll. Hey, Doll.
Doll. Where you going?
One thing you don't know that we're doing for this season, because I didn't tell you, we are running, in fact, a competition for all of you at home. So this season, basically, you're going to comment the word makeover and tag someone to go into eligible list to win the prize. You'll get a DM from us and you've got to give us your email to be fully eligible. Grace is going to read out the first prize contribution for us. Every episode for this season, we're going to have a new contribution added. So it's going to stack up to about like $30,000 worth of prizes. Yeah, huge. So Grace, what's the first prize?
Oh my God, a 3-month Your Salon Support YSS loyalty.
Whoa!
Worth 1.5K, wow.
YSS Loyalty is a digital loyalty card for salons. It's really cool. Your customer gets a really fun little digital card in their phone. You can use it to send them push notifications when you've got an appointment available. You can give it to them to rock your branding around town, and they get points when they come into the salon as well. All very, very fun. Just check out Ash Croker is giving away beautiful curated custom gift packs for the people on her loyalty program. There's so much that you can do with it.
That is awesome. I can't wait to see what else is there.
Yeah, no, really, really cool. Where did they find you?
You can find me on Instagram. It is at GraceKellyHair_. And my website is gracekellyhair.com.
That's your website now.
That's me. That's all me. GK.com.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and share, because we are a new podcast and we need the media.